G'day guys, Rana here from the Influencer Project, and today I want to talk to you about writing articles that actually generate interest, conversations, and opportunity on LinkedIn. One of the things clients always get stuck on is, how do I write articles? I can't figure out a way to get my ideas out of my head onto paper. I judge myself before I write the article, blah, 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 and it's really hard. It's a sticking point that in the scheme of things, it makes up a very small percentage of what's required to generate great business on LinkedIn. However, it can be the difference if you are going to create content, how to create it right, how to create articles that are compelling, and rather than just blur information out into the marketplace, how you can actually create insights that give people what they want in less time. So I want to take you through what I call the FAST article framework, and it's really there to help guide you through creating articles that convert quickly. Let's look at an idea, a topic. And a topic for you might come in a number of different ways. For example, it might be something you've discussed with a client recently. It might be a topic that's hot right now in your industry. It might be something that you learned or that you had a challenge with, or it might just simply be a part of your IP that you speak to clients about, a book that you've written, an ebook. And how do you turn it into an article? Well, let's go through it now. So there's 3 parts to a compelling article. The first thing on LinkedIn is what I call the headline image. And the headline image is that visual piece that gets people to stop and go, oh, that's interesting. I use a great website which has free stock photos, so you don't have to worry about copyright, and it's called Pexels. So Pexels.com. And one of the great things about Pexels is you can type in what you want, so what the topic is, and you can find the right stock image for you. Canva is another one that is great for editing and creating all these cool images. But when you go to create an article inside of LinkedIn, make sure that the article, just like your profile, it should make a powerful first impression. It should make people go, oh, that's interesting. I'd be keen to learn a bit more about that. The second important thing is the headline itself. Now, the headline is actually a very compelling piece of infrastructure inside of your marketing article, your article. What it is really the thing that lets people know and gets people in quickly. So the 3 steps to creating. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a headline swipe file, a couple of headlines that are really creative that can work, and you can just take these and use them as examples or templates. There's the social proof headlines. One is, here is a method that is helping, insert example, to benefit, right? Why I blank, and maybe you should too. How impressive number got desired result in time limit. Thread headlines, the biggest lie in your industry. X shocking mistakes killing your blank. What your blank won't tell you and how it can save you blank. See what I mean? You can customize these. Gain headlines, how to become insert desired result when you something challenging. There's big desired result in blank. Never suffer from undesired result, insert the undesired result again. So what you're seeing is the headline is really just to get people visually, they go, oh, that's interesting. Headline, wow, I'd be interested to know a bit more than that. And the next part is then the first paragraph of your article. And here's the thing, the content is important, but before the content is actually a call to action. And a call to action is an action you want your target market to take. And let me tell you one thing, 90% of people or more will never read your full article. Never. They'll look at the image, they'll read the headline, they might scan the first paragraph or so, which is why rather than have your call to action at the bottom where no one's going to see it, put it at the top. So it might be like, here's a topic that I'm really passionate about. And by the way, if you'd like more information or perhaps like to chat, here's a link to my calendar, or email me at, and insert it. Then go into the content, right? And the way it should look is we have our image, we have our headline, and then content should be made up of 3 parts. 1, subheadline, number 1, 3 dot points. Another subheadline, 3 dot points. 3, another subheadline, 3 dot points. Call to action at the bottom, insert the same call to action up the top. And again, 200 to 300 words is optimal for LinkedIn. And feel free, under each sub-headline, or in somewhere here, you can insert another image. You can insert another image, and you can insert another image. And the reason why that's really popular is because, as you know, people are more visual than they are just wanting to read a bunch of text. So break it up and make it like a bit picture booky. You know, for example, if you wouldn't read the article, you wouldn't be engaged by the article, well, guess what? Pretty much means your target market won't be either. But that gives you an idea of how to write a fast article quickly. Get your IP, get an image that's associated with that topic, make the headline compelling, something that people go, I'm interested. And then with the sub-headlines, don't make it just about information, make it about insights. Give people practical how-to tips, guidelines, tricks, insights, how-tos, things that they can actually use to get wins straight away. It might be a great tip, great hint, great piece of advice, or something that you know is actionable and that can work. Always lead with a call to action, end with a call to action, and together you're going to have what we call a fast article created that's going to have more impact quickly. So hopefully that's been of help. Love to have a link to your article once you write it. Tag me in it, comment below, add the link in below. I'd love to have a look at it. And in the meantime, guys, Rana from the Influencer Project. Catch you next time.